sa atin yung game namin. Sa akin yung kami, tapos naman yung game na, hindi ako namin. So we felt na hindi there ourselves, no? And another time, I went to a negosyo, entrepreneur forum sa World Trade Center. And they talk about, how to get into agriculture. So, tinalang namin, we started that here, pero we decided to make a farm tourism, an educational tourism project, farm tourism project. Kasi, sabi mo, wala kami pagkain education. Like sinabi ng speakers kanina, we have to start young. So, we're targeting mga young kids, para sa picture kanina. And yung farm namin is actually a nature classroom. So we go to our farm, nandun yung anatomy, the body, at saka ng mga plants ng medicine, hearts, kidneys, liver, etc. So what we try to do is to make wellness fun. Kasi po, mga tao, parang kailangan ka ng education how to be healthy. Hindi nga lang, kung masyadong seryoso, parang hindi na makikita. So, by coming to nurture pharmacy, I think our MNC-wide, kailangan sila natutunan, tapos we do exercises and demonstration, how to be healthy. So in other words, we are tied into wellness, education, hospitality, and tourism. Those are our norms.
Hindi ko, ang maganda ko na sinabi ni Ma'am, talaga magpapakala sa atin ng kung sa agricultura, hindi lang sa pagkain eh. Kundi marami pong gamot sa mga sakit na maliit, sakit ng ulo, sakit sa tiyan, na makikita natin sa mga halaman po. Na ang operations po ito, so, merong massage, meron po sila yung nagulong po sila ng kung ano yung pwede lang yun. Paano programa po dito? Pwede kasi mag-walk-in, mag-operate po doon.
So, parang yung reason namin, yung nurture spot, nurture wellness village. Tapos yung farm namin is like 500 meters down the road. So we ended up farm first. So overnight sa nurture, maglalakad ka, kasama ka sa health, tapos papasok sa farm. Pwede naman mag-walk in. Pero whatever stays overnight sa nurture, kasama naman yung farm doon sa package.
Wow! Tapos even the food that you serve, kasi bakit na ito, kung hindi ko natin mag-health kasi chicharong pula-pula, leksyon, no? So, pati magkain, yung program mo.
Actually, kailangan ng organic farms. We wanted to serve organic, fresh vegetables sa restaurant namin. And we're so excited. We will soon be opening mga classes, mga lifestyle classes. Tutulong kami ng farming. Yung farm to make go, we see natural pesticide patients to our own. They're really excited to reports technology. We have got people getting more selling more and more products. So that mas marami, we priority natin is to reach out to mothers and children so that they have a healthy option. They're not going to junk foods you can actually food for them. We want to include this delicious food for the children.
Kasi sabi mo, yung sa iniwala mo, I hope you agree with me. Sabagay ko mag-agree sa iniwala mo dito. Na most of the sickness that we have, most of them stress-related. Tama ba? Tinanong yung katabi niya, nakaka-stress niya. Pumasok ka dito, wala kang maramdaman. Masama na pakiramdam mo. So, mahanap ko yun. Mapapalikan ko kayo. Sir Toto, pwede po magkwentuhan niyo po kami at kung nagsimula ito, at kung kasi ninyo ang negosyo niyo sa agricultura.
Para sa akin, yung pinaka-importante sa aming development sa negosyo, yung pag-ibigan. Bakit nasabi ko yan? Kasi yung nagsimula kami sa seed, yun ang pinakaunang halatang namin sa agriculture, ay nagsimula sa kaibigan ko, yung sa akin ko ng yung seed company. Yung mga kaibigan ang pinapalating seed company sa Taiwan. Wala namang negosyo, hindi masalan, kasi yung na-organize yung CRC ng farm food sa Taiwan, tatlong bus. Yung isang bus na nag-gross sa beginning of Olympic ito, na sa Taiwan, so sila ng Negosyo. Doon ko nakilala yung sa Negosyo ng offer ng Mr. Wang Jimsi. Noong 1996, nung nakita kami yun, kasi wala yung Taiwan, 1996 also Taiwan. Sabi niya, bakit hindi kayo mag-benta ng seed? Sabi ko, wala ko seed. Alam ko lang partner ng sugar cane. Sabi niya, hindi, kaya mo yan kasi before na, nasa aquaculture kami. Mga bill, fees, mga supplies. Sabi niya, kaya niya, wala ka naman punta sa aquaculture, simula na. Sa estate ko, alam mo kung kasi anong negosyo masunan mo, kailangan pag-aralan mo, from zero. So yung seed, siyempre yung pinaka-first step para sa atin, confidence building. Although kilala sila sa Taiwan, hindi naman sila kilala sa Pilipinas. Kaya very sentimental na kapag ng new year. Kasi dito kami nagsimula ng tarim ng mga clients. Stakeholder, mga attitude. Kung nakita ko, nagkakulan, sabi ko, pwede ito. So, doon, nagsimula kami sa mga partner level. And then, kung nakahanap kami ng tao, siguro pa yung comment ni Senator Villar, maraming interview. Ang daming tao. Tungkol sa estate, tungkol sa sakit, pero wala na paano magkanin. Paano may wala? Nagtula ako sa university, may sa pumapasok na marigold. Sabi ko, bakit marigold? Isis ko sa so, we were forced to train our own people. Also, nagsimula kami, very simple training. And then, habang kumatagal, na-realize ko, yung training pala ng mga partners, isang negosyo din. So, natawag sa mga government sectors, ng civil, farm civil, government season, ay kumatagal ng mga training. Wala ako yung pero yung may mga tao kami na nakataling na nagpapakawan. So, doon kami nagsimula. And then, habang nag-training na kami or nag-promote na ng mga seeds, kasi yung seeds is number one sa mundo. Sa mga watermelon, melon, sabi ko, talagang magaling yung mga varieties nila. Nung nag-ano na kami dyan, nakita ko yung kailangan ng mga consultants. Kasi yung lang yung ako, so nang pumunta sa Taiwan, tanong na ako, paano ko ginagamit ko? So, yun talagang yun naman, nagkita ako sa kaibigan na naman na manufacturer. Kaya yung dati kaibigan. Kasi hindi ka malulubukin. So, pumunta kami sa supply ng chip. First time na nag-import yan, sa Puro yun, yung nag-import na akong taon. Tapos yung shipping tray, 1,000 shipping tray, ito may mabibili sa taon. So ngayon, alam mo, nagbibili sa akin, isang buong tray na. So, kaya nag-grow, unti-unti, na-realize mo, yung market, at sa importante rin, tinuturuan. So, kasi pag tinuturuan mo, hindi lang marunong na sila lumamit. Nakikita rin yung benefit. Kaya masabi ko, yung naturuan namin gumamit ng sibling tray. Kung hindi na lang ng sibling tray, kaya nilagay siguro sa labas, di ba, yung mga sibling sa plastic tray. Yan, gano'n. Pag nagkakaroon na yan, hindi na yung mabalik sa traditional na sabog. Pangalawa, yung matching film. Pag nagagamit ka na yan, ayaw mo na rin bumalik sa walang matching film kasi matang ako. Sakit. So, gano'n lang simula. And then, sunod naman, in-introduce ako ng kaibigan ko. Sabi na, show yung Taiwan dito sa World Trade. Sabi na, punta mo kasi nag-release tayo ng bakong klaseng fertilizer. So, pinunta ko siya, sorry, I know, isa doon siya. Nakita ko sabi, yung hand tractor. Hindi na nakausap ko, nag-empresara ko, binili ko ng and then, nung ginagamit sa akin, may potential ito sa Philippines. Kasi wala pa masyadong nagpapapag dito sa ating kulit-bilig. Palagay ko kami siguro sa pagiging sa Philippines. So, nung testing na namin, sabi ko sa may-ari, kasi siya mismo na nag-display. Sabi ko, sinabi niya sa'yo, ito ang mga pagkakuman. Kung nakita ko sa'yo, halos lahat na napakapagiging na namin. Ang maliit na ako, Ay, mga lalaki, sabi ko, mag-import ako sa container, pinamot namin, minsan isang buwan, di ako makawin sa gawin. Kaya nabili namin, halos sa araw, nabili namin. So, gano'n ang sistema. Yung naiintindihan ko yung produkto, tapos naiintindihan ko yung market. Okay. Pero alam mo, isa rin yung question. Yung pangalan ko pa rin namin happiness. Yung letter T, tinanong ko kaibigan, pati happiness. Mali naman spelling. Sabi ko, ikaw tanong spelling, wala akong tanong sa akin. Di ba? So, pero may meaning yan. Lahat ng produkto namin ay talagang business quality. Kinukuha namin palagi yung kilala. Ang tanong. Tapos naman ng contractor, ay isang beses pumunta ako sa mga galleries, meron siya nursery na pagkakali. Magtatanim siya ng city ko. Pero hindi ko siya maintain ba? Magkaibigan ako ba? Kasi nakikita ko sa mga project ng DO, yung mga Israeli na greenhouse, maaari ko, yun. Tapos marami rin, gumawa yung retan. Sabi ko, siguro, kung gumawa tayo ng greenhouse na naman, tapos kasama na yung training, baka pwede, no? So, pinapunta ko yung isang ating pero, magaling yun, pinawawatan. Sabi ko, kaya mo ba sundin yan? Eh, katayin din, meron kami tinawag sa tao, kaya galing na Saudi, pagaling ka, wala na yung thesis na tumakbo kasama niya. Kung nasabi, sir, baka pwede ako trabaho sa'yo. Sir, ako paalam mo. Sabi niya, sir, maraming. Happy birthday, bawa ako. Sabi ko, sige. Kaya mga ganun kaibigan. So, nung nakita na, sir, kasi lang yan. So, kumawa na sa dagan. Kasi yung ginawa ko, binigay ko sa bilig. Siguro naman, putuan, first project namin. Pinakita ko, meron kami greenhouse, meron pa training, hindi ko na seats. Kaya kumaga, so, nag-train kami, season long. And then, sa experience yan, yung mga picture, no? Pinisay ko naman sa video yung 7. Sabi ko, ma'am, meron kami mga training ng greenhouse. Kasi sa TV, pag greenhouse, ito sa amin, may 100,000+. Kasama ng training, mga 300,000. So, kumagat sila, 3 units ba yan, mga training. So, naging during the time of secretary lang, namin namin ginawa yan. Kasi kami lang, sa meeting, kasi kami lang. Kapag yung mga iwan. Kaya sa amin po ito yan, sa negosyo. Kaya palagi kayo. Mag-use mo platform. Take advantage mo by opportunity. Kasi pag masyado kang kitahon, wala nang makikita ng opportunity agad. Minsan sa mga minsan masasama. Meron akong kilala ng India, na kumawag sa akin. Siguro nakita niya ng advertisement namin. Meron kaming relation dahil all the time, we were only 4 years old. Maganda nga. So, natin po na container. Pero after siguro 6 years, napag-isipan ko din yung irrigation. So, hinanap ko yung polling card. Email lang ako sa kanila po kami. And then, in 10 minutes, meron tumawag galing Australia from the irrigation. Sabi niya, I'm going to Singapore. I'd like to pass by your place. Kasi nakita niya yung website. So, pumunta siya, sabi niya, kaya pa po India, I'll meet my boss. Ako naman sige, pinagkat sa India, pamasahe sa akin. So, pinawalan ko siya sa akin. Ibigan, dahil ko, samahan mo ako, para masulat na. So, nung nakikita namin sa India, alam mo, bumalik natin yung sector sa irrigation. Kala ko, mag-irrigation na. Yung sa India, nakita namin 1 acre, 1,000 square meter, 2 acres. Gumagano na yung irrigation na alam bakit 50% subsidy ng gold. Walang pinili na sa partner. Yes. So, nakikita ako, okay, sa Pilipinas, hindi pa sa mga ibang parang hindi na yung organization ng marami. So, and then yung strategy is to bootstrap sila. Wala nang i-start. Pag wala na verification, so, and then after 2 years, hindi na nila mo kanina pinakamahan na yung Stakeholder. Kaya ito naman yung totoo na we always choose the best one. So, program namin is PDS and all this non-profit Taiwan. Alam mo bakit? Sa ating culture ko, sa ating best ka lang ng country. Hindi ko malulong yung partner. Kasi save mo, hindi ko mabuka. Kaya, parang save mo, hindi ko mabuka.
Hindi mo nalulungan sa sponsor yan. Hindi ka rin ito.
Oo, kaya. So, alam mo sa ganito ng negosyo, kung natin ka yung produkto mo.
Yes. Thank you very much, Sir Coco. Sa kanila ko, Sir Coco, hindi ko naman nakakita rin sa sinundan sa yakin yung pinto sa atin. Kasi namin na, sila nakapente sa taon, awa pa siya. Hindi nakapente ng traktor sa taon, awa pa rin makakunan sir. Hindi na pupunta sa sarili ko. Pero, maganda sinabi sa kung naging wala yung produkto mo dati, sticker ko, mabibenta yun. At sa tama po yun, gusto ko pigawin yung ulit sinabi yung isa na pag nabigay tayo ng produkto, make sure that it's the best. Kasi pag magsasabi ko, walang pugin naman magsasakay. Pag sila nandoon mo, ako, pagkalagalit sa iyo, pakikala ko galit sa iyo. Hindi meron na lagi yung pugin. Pag yung talago, chichisip ka sa isang ibang talago, at hindi yung bawang talago. So, thank you sa Coco. Ito, ma'am. Sherry, ito, papunta ng tao. So, ito naman kami papunta mo doon. Nanghirap-hirap din kasi yung pupuntahan mo. Yan, chan.
Spend money.
Mahirap ako siya kasi sa siya.
After once, 2 days, nasa home work ako eh.
Okay.
Hindi na po talaga. This is where I started. Hindi ko lahat ng tapa, diskarte ko. For the past 16 years, hindi ko nagawa sa Lusman. Hindi ko sa UPLB. Yung alis pa sa Royal Translation na sa research ko natin. And then we got the ASEAN Award for Healthcare in the ASEAN Business Awards. Medyo mahirap siya kasi yung category niya includes hospitals and other healthcare, in the whole healthcare industry, in the whole of ASEAN. So medyo parang mamagin tayo yung mga alaman. And so, balik ito ko, inisip ko kung paano lang sila. Yung mga is only 5 years old commercially, pero 16 years na po ako nag-negosyo sa mga nagkasubahan mas pamilya sila sa Robinsons. Meron dyan natin store na manita. Sila, matagal na yung panahon, baby pa ako. So, when we used to supply brands, supply kami for other spa and for other institutional accounts, mga supermarkets, export kami. Pero sabi ko parang hindi ako aamon ng 4 years old. Kasi nag-umpisa ako ng negosyo at 26 years old by, hindi ko sabihin na ako, very pregnant, I had to stay home. Bumalik ako sa mga habits ko. Nag-start ako mag-sell, kaya lang nasa pag-sell sa Biglang, sa Tingin, sila ako nag-base natin sa Quezon City. And then I started lumigas, set up a production here in Calamba, and started exporting the product. So ang story namin actually, it's really micro. Enterprise, I started with a 50,000 puhunan from Cardamom to Cardamom. I started doing from them. Kasi hindi ako mahirap sa mga parents. Sabi kasi naman, ano ba yan? Hindi ka pa, gusto mo lang pala matinda-tinda dyan. Nag-start ako, nagsisaya ko sa mga pasar. Pero natutuwa ko, nag-tip ko yung first born ko na ngayon ay nasa high school na teenager na siya. Hindi ko siya noon. And for me, when I started, it was just an answer na pwede mag-money that you can also earn your gifts. But I did not really imagine that God has a plan for me to really make it big. And kung may daming plan ko na personal lang, negosyo, na I was grown to be a lot bigger than myself. And advocacy, to together with a lot of entrepreneurs here in Laguna, that we want to prove that yes, a Filipino brand again. Nung nag-start ako, na walang brand, doon ako nahihirapan, and then, nung nagkaroon kami na mababang produkto, make of rice brand, kasi kanya kami nangarakal, kasi social yung rice brand. Sabi ko, make of na. So, nung introduce namin sa market, nakita na ba kayo ng big na hindi makinis? Di ba? Medyo po kayo. Okay, so, kasi, highly nutritious siya, dami siya, in fact, sa Japan, ginagamit siya as hard oil. Sa US, ginagamit siya mga fortified ng mga breakfast and cereals. Kaso, instead na pumasok ako, so, agricultural byproduct siya, pero instead na pumasok ako with the food industry, I went into more value added, which is personal care. Kasi nga, mas marami. And nandun yung confidence ko, which is sa maraming mga cutting, sa wellness, and mga personal care. So, dito siya dinibero. So, we were in the number one maker of rice based on products in the Philippines, and it's also available now in a couple of Asian countries. And may sila mga kwento na parang yung journey. Hindi ko ito pinaghandaan, kaya may program. Hindi program sinuna tungkol sa journey ko, which is a small entrepreneur's journey, how to start, survive, and succeed. Kakalaw siya namin ko a month ago. Siyempre, hindi kami ready, naman yung sa labas. Pero hindi malaman din yung story na paano kami sila, yung mga strategies namin, on how to create a micro-enterprise, starting from the 50,000 to a medium enterprise. Sa Pilipinas, pag medium ka, you should be earning more than 30 million annual yata. So, dito ko siya lahat, hindi ko masyadong ibabahagi yun, pero ito na lang yung last. Kung inumpisa ko yung branding ng Orice Cup, kasi Orice Cup came from the scientific name of rice, which is Orice sativa, and it used to be just for rice for the stomach or food for the soul. When I had foreign students that I asked, kasi sabi na yung survey na hindi sila sa mga best equipments, and best machines, and best brands. Ako naman nahili sa best mentors. Hindi kami mag-approach ng na-approach talaga. Kasi the best mentors in the industry, i-approach ko. Sa akin, yung mga nag-handle ng malaking brand like Charles & Keith, Red Dog, and sabi niya sa akin, Sherry, mahirap siya mag-invest mo. Singaporean siya. Sabi, Sherry, mahirap mo i-flyer na you want to be, kasi ang vision ko, I want to be an international Filipino brand of choice in that industry. Sabi niya, mahirapan ka kasi Philippines is not known for wellness products. Kasi branding also that. So, umuwi ako, nasa AIM pa kami, klase kami. Pagbalik ko nung umaga ko, may teacher, 8:30. 7:30 na namin about child and approaching. Sabi ko, I haven't had a good sleep last night because I was thinking about your mentioning to me that I should be moved to work Filipino in my vision because I plan to be a Asian brand. Sabi niya, yes, because it's going to be more expensive for you, more difficult because you have to prove to a lot of people that Philippines is not our, we don't just have any cheap, no? And then I told him, the thing is, though you see logical, maybe a lot of other companies who have the same vision probably as mine, and I want to be a Filipino brand of choice. He did the advice of other people who had the same advice as yours. So, very Pasikat pa rin ng Japan, Thailand, and other countries in that industry. In the pain relief, actually, that's what I was targeting that time. And sabi niya, anyway, you go ahead, it's your money anyway. And I told him, it's like building a house with one post missing, and that one post is being known as a Filipino brand. So it is actually, it has grown beyond me. And one of the strategies that we use kasi marami sasabi, shit, dalawa kami ng awards, paano kayo nagawa ng one shop here, Purpose Platforms, SM Kalapan, and we have 30 branches all over the country now, and also outside, like in Singapore. Sabi ko, we use the strategy of franchising kasi nag-see sa malalim. So, that's how you do. If you ask me now, after all those years, what are the best kept secrets, do not fear to start small. Because I really started very, very small. Micro. You can imagine this, that I'm going to share. Hindi ko doon sa past failure viewing ng IT. Try lang try because the faster you fail, the deeper you go to perfection. Siyempre, mas alam mo yan dito sa mga science-based colleges dito. And number three, yung pinagkikwentan na namin. Why do you do tayo naman? Hindi natin memory. Ika, mahaba yung oras natin sa kanang kwento. So natin share. Pero sabi ko, mentoring is like plant building. Sa pag-negosyo, if you just keep it to yourself and you don't want to share to others, parang hindi siya tuto natin. Kailangan siya i-donate para makita ng bago. So kaya sabihin ba, wow, parang pabata. So the more you share, the more let's see, thank you for...
Wow, thank you. Thank you guys. Very beginning of leadership is communication. Ako, I was just best also kasi nakakayo ng pagdalagan. Nung pinagyan kasi ako bumang ng tao lang po ako, hindi ako naging nagkaroon pa ako, mukha akong tao. But I was blessed to be trained by the best leaders in the country, like Bishop Makani, Archbishop Sophiegas, Cardinal Able, Post Sanchez, yan ang mga mentors ko. Masyadong mga sikat, di ba? Ang kinuha ko lang yung hindi na hinalo-halo mo, hindi na lang ang sarili nila. Ang ginawa ko din, gaya ng masisikat nila, share nila, share nila, at ang mga kasama kaliliman natin dito, huwag kayong pipigil hanggang hindi nyo nakukuha yung pagkain. Kasi problema sa mga kabataan, talagang culture is na. Gusto nila, bukas na kaumay na, hindi nila, ayun sila toto. Hindi nila kapili sa toto, tumatawa pa, di ba? Minsan kailangan yung mga ganito eh, di ba? Yung tama, kaya yung share na, isa yung mga magulang, pero kung sila hindi naman sila na, nagkakain lang sila na, nagkakain ka ng mga, hindi ka lang later on, yun yung magsusustain sa buong empire ng pamilya. So, naniniwala po ako, yung pagkikwento, ako naniniwala din eh, natututo tayo sa kwento, di ba? Kaya kung si video eh, kung si mga inuman, kasi Diyan, barberia ka, naniniwala tayo sa barbero. Yung mga ganito pa kayong kwento na talagang parang kasi kailangan ng masa din. Naalala ko, just to share with you Sunday, I attended the mass. Sabi ng pare, how to be successful is to remain humble. How do you remain humble? Remember only three things. Number one, you are not that important. You know, number two, you are not in control. Number three, you will die. And I think when we realize that, tama na ikwento natin sa kanila. Kaya dahil siya, kailangan bumisin na yung libro mo mamaya. Tama rin yan eh. Ginagawa ko, ano yung pinuturo mo? Yung libro mo, 300 lang. Diba? So yan, available ng libro. Kasi kung hindi, book reading na lang yun, diba? Okay, so Sir Ryan, ito marami itong ikikwento sa atin. Sir, kwentuhan niyo po kami kung paano po kayo nakarating sa upuan ng dito, kung sa tinawag po kayo, no? Kwento po sa amin yung negosyo.
Katrabaho sa ako. Alam mo sa negosyo natin, dahil kahit ang oras. Ang share ko ngayon ay actively sa ako magulang. Dahil ako ang second generation partner na. Yung mga Panelist partner ay simulan ng aking apa. Mr. Alvin, and 29 years ago, actually, approximately, third world my business. When I'm farm Panelist farm, may isang family farm. At yung sa bagay na pinag-mabas ko ng business, tulad ko yung mga farmers, ang vision natin ay hindi pa naman wala ako sa Pilipinas na walang kakainin, walang susunod na din, at walang mga makakita na lubong na walang pregnancy. Pero kung may importante kasi yung rural agriculture sa ating buhay, kasi mga nila sa ganun natin, kaya sila, nagkakaroon na natin yung kaya sa agriculture, karamihan naman siguro kain lang na ating kita sa agriculture. Kaya tayo mga farmers naman, may ito maraan natin, kung sa picture yan, na maging self-sufficient na Pilipinas sa lahat ng kakay, lalo na po tayo galing sa agriculture. Ang sa amin po ay promote kami ng family farming. So mga communities, may mga farmers kami na lahat silang buha, pinag-energy natin sila ng anak nila, pero interest ko namin sa way. So yun lang po, 20 years ago, habang na po na naging opportunity para sa amin na ba, ay meron ko lang sa kanyang city na coffee. Pero parang ko ay wala namang kilala na sa kaya ng coffee sa Laguna. Sabi niya, kung walang supplier, bakit yung subukan? So naglalap siya ng mga ng teams ng kape, very well Germany, at kung Germany yung successfully made, tapos yung kapirna niya, kapag tawagan naman, isang pagkakaroon ng coffee city, at the-end for naman kay Daddy. So yung pinulungan ko lang kaya sa kanya. Part ko kami ay nasimulan sa pagkulan ng seminar sa at wala akong kahit anong kahit ko isang pasok na lupa, wala akong pagkaanin na mga pagkulan. Sa pagkakita ko ng kanyang pagkaka, so pati ay hindi graduate ng agriculture. So English graduate. Napakalapit ko sa pagkakataan ng lupa. Pero dahil siya naturally ay curious. At pag naniwala siya na pag-iwanan ng kanyang hindi siya natakot ng experiment. Kaya po, sinubukan nila natin kung naging resulta, share ko sa iba. So, nung matapos ko sa kayo ng kape, iisip niya, kaya kung tabagan lupa sa Laguna, bakit po coconut farmers lang ang nakikita sa paligid? So, ang ginawa niya, para wala naman yung sabutan, nagigit siya, gano'n yung mga ating mga coconut farmers, bakit po hindi kayo nagkakalit ng ibang mga kumakain? Kasi yan lang correct, pwede naman po yun. At ako po yung sagot, ay dahil walang supplier na planting materials. So, meron din palang iba para sa mga paraligaw, etc. At dahil hindi pa rin alam ng pag-ibig yan, hindi siya hindi yung pag-ibig sa mga experts. So, parang yung dalawa at yung pag-ibig, paano yung gagawin. Simula ko doon ay nagkakita siya klase ng fruities na susupay sa market at eventually po na-pasalit siya sa Pablo lalo na po first time siya na-feature sa kasi sa yan nag-cover features. Simula ko nagkilala siya outside na simula ko ngayon I prefer to siya sa tayo natin yung mga successful naman dahil yan ay hindi maakot wala sa tabi yung akin. Sabi nila, pagkakilang success sa buhay. So, nalang sa si Bobby Helen, yung aming nanay na from United. So, nag-graduate yung agriculture. Pero dito siya sa PBN din, ang major niya ay agriculture. So, nung aming mensahe siya, yung crops, yung nila na-discover, parang yung mga anak, ayaw ko kasi yung mga anak nila, mga lalaki. At 3 years yung camp natin. So pag meron na graduate ng high school, may mapasok na high school. Kailangan mag-dito-dito everything, parang siguro na lahat para pagkakaan. Kung nila na-realize, kayo pa ng orchard, mayroong fruit season, at yung mga seedlings na meron yung season, yung mga kapatid. So ibig sabihin, may mga buwan, na wala masyadong connecting ng farm, kaya kailangan ng mga enterprises dahil mapasok dito. So kung nagsimula na ipasok yung piggery farming, yung big business na, yung business, and then tagal-tagal po yung crisis dahil nangyari yung isang ngayon ng pag-yung dapat natin natin so far at doon naman magsimulan yung pag-produce namin ng inputs para sa organic farming. So ito meron kami input sa crops unit at ang next part po ay meron kami national unit. Meron kami po kami inputs unit at doon kami aming farm dyan ang aming labs o yung napapakasawan. At the efficient capacity sa aming po. Simula ko ng 2010 po ako kumulito kasi sa mga po sa Manila. Naisip ko po kasi karamihan sa problema, yung mga may family farms po dyan. Alam ko pinagdadaanan nyo yung ganitong challenge. Pag tumatanda yung farmer, minsan po, madalas po ang naging problema nila yung succession. Sino yung papagin? Sino yung aalala nila? Sino yung aalala ng mga farmers? At sino yung mag-take over yung business? Kapag kasi na ikaw wala na. Kaya po, after 10 years na po sa Manila, napakadali ko yung decision ko na pumunta sa bawal dahil ang hindi ko kailangan na ang mga magulang ng suporta. Hindi ko masasabi na hindi madali dahil sa mga sa Manila sa ayaw sa midnight lalo sa walang makakapagpapay. Samantala sa probinsya, alas 7, sa sarado na yung mga coffee shop. So, medyo ano siya, naging adjustment. Pero alam ko ang farming, kahit makalit ilan sa araw, kahit maminsan sa gabi, kailangan ng pag-aakot ng mga ganito. Para tingnan kung meron na natin, uukot at makain ng tao. Dahil tingnan naman yung realize na lang na yung farming has grown on you. Parang hindi ko kailangan hindi ko ma-imagine kung sarili mo na parang yung ulit sa mataas na Pilipinas sa Manila. Kasi yung feeling mo, nakita mo na paano mo gusto i-expect yung best na buhay mo. So parang gusto isang radio interview, last week na kayo, sabi ko, I'm falling in love with farming. At sabi ko ako wala yung nasita, kahit na tigil pala ako, kahit na retire ka na, it's never too early or too late to fall in love with farming. Tapos sabi ko at this point, sabi mo kanina, sa kahit, na lahat na tayo, mamatay. Yun yung bawal na natin lahat, hindi na natin alam kung kailan. Kaya lahat tayo, request natin ay hanapin kung ano ba yung something that we're passionate about. Ito ang masasabi ko siguro, nakita ko na yan. And marami ko sinasabi ang agriculture is not eternity. At siguro, ito lang talaga yung gusto kong gawin. Kaya gusto kong gawin hanggang sa mga kabilang buhay.
Jay, kung sabi na mo, pa-farming na siya. Pero ako, mas may trato kayo si Sir. Pero maganda, gusto rin natin yung dapat matagpuan mo sa passion. Kasi pag passion kayo sa ginagawa mo, lahat pa kung ano pay-pay na ito, parang masisimula mo pa lang. Halimbawa ako, madalagay ako, kahit at yung araw ko sa internet, ganito ba rin ako? Hindi ko kayo nalisa na, ako nagsasalita pa rin. Kasi gusto ko yung ginagawa ko. At ang pinakamasarap pala, yung gusto mo na yung ginagawa mo, tapos kumikita pa doon sa ginagawa mo. Dati hindi ko akalaki mo, hindi ko pagsasalita mo, ay pwede kong magkakita ko hindi ko na kumita dito kasi mo negosyo ko. Hindi ko nito rin sa akin, ito may bakas na tayo ko. Dati ko nagsasalita ako sa 10 matatanda video ng baby. 5 na tutulog pa. Yung isang sir, pinayaran ko, umumit siya, kung may umumit, pili ako amang sabi niya. Dati wala, lahat ng ano ko, paano ba, sa'yo hindi na ginagawa niya, ako yung magbabayad, may makihingan. Ayun, balikan na ako ako nababayaran. Pero isa nakita ko, sa kanyang hindi na ko sa pera-pera. Pag gusto mo na yung ginagawa mo, mahal mo yung negosyo mo, mahal mo yung, kaya ako, I always believe, do you want to succeed like them? Don't go out of your talent. Kung saan nandun ang puso mo, doon ka mahusay, yun ang gamitin mo. Kasi 90% doon, magtatagumpay ka. No? Magtatagumpay ka. Okay, sir. Thank you, ito na. Ang init po dito, wala ko kami ice cream na dalo siya. Sir Paco, okay mo ito, kayo na kung magsabi, ang ilang kasi sabihin na, masarap yung ice cream yung hindi natin. Pero masarap talaga yung ice cream natin. Kaya ako po pinili, wala akong dalay, pasensya na kayo. Sige, Sir Paco, you have the floor. Ano sabi na? Okay.
Sasalita dito, may hapon ko. Ang pag-ibig nyo is yung passion nila sa ginagawa nila. Mas ginagawa talaga sila ng salita kung sa ginagawa nila. Makikita mo talagang malakas ang feeling na sa ginagawa nila. So, tama na ang sinabi ni Brother sa akin na kung saan kayo ang hiling nyo, kung saan hiling nyo, kung kayo pumunta. Kasi ang mahirap is kung mapasok kayo sa isang trabaho, sa isang negosyo, nagiging na ako, nagiging sa isang trabaho. Kaya lang wala yung puso mo yun sa gagawin mo. Tapos araw-araw mo yung gagawin ng trabaho na hindi yung gusto. Ang tawag ko stress. If you work every day and you do something you don't enjoy, kasi habang mo yung pera, you are gonna be very stressed. But kung ahabulin nyo ang passion ninyo, kasi na 6-7 days hindi kayo nagtatrabaho, hindi kayo makapagod. Dahil sabi ni Brother Mike, 3 araw siya masasaya. Naniniwala ko siya. Totoo yun. Kasi kamilahan dito, nakikita yung kamilahan dito nakakita. But we don't know how many hours that we put in our businesses. You know, we work 6-7 days a week. At hindi nyo lang nakikita yung package, yung hirap, yung beses ka nag-fail. Ang importante is every time you fall down, you have to get up. Because the moment na hindi kayo tayo or magigilap na kayo, wala na, tapos na ganun. So kung kayo yung klaseng tao na bibilang ng oras sa trabaho niyo, gusto nyo mag-lakaw ng alas 8, gusto nyo mag-lakaw ng alas 6, tapos ayaw nyo mag-work ng Sabado niyo, huwag na kayo pumasok sa bilang entrepreneur. Because as entrepreneur, you work 60, 80, 90 hours a week. Nasa inyo lahat yung pagkagalan ng company ninyo. Hindi ko na mapagkwentuhan yung company ko because I think it's more, the forum is more for the students. And it's important that the students find out what they want to do. Kasi we have different fields that's represented here. Yung kanilang umalit, pero yung mga ginagawa ng mga ating salita, kanilang umalit. So, ano yung gusto nyo gawin? Hanapin nyo kung saan yung passion nyo. As I mentioned earlier, huwag nyo habulin yung pera. Kasi kung habulin nyo yung pera, kasi stress out kayo, number 1. Number 2, baka hindi yung bayaran yung supplier. Baka hindi nyo yung mga seller nyo. Baka hindi kayo yung bayar ng SSS ng mga tao nyo. Baka underpay yung fixed minus ng mga tao nyo. So, treat everybody with respect. Treat everybody properly. So, kung 15 days ang terms namin yung supplier, kaya yung sa 15 days. Yung mga treatment sa mga reseller ninyo, kung malaki yung reseller already, dapat pare-pare mo ang traffic sa mga reseller ninyo. Kasi the last thing you want to happen is, sa daming iba-ibang term na binibigay mo, binabang mo sa mga iba-ibang tao, nakakalimutan mo na ang mismo ang gusto na binibigay mo sa mga reseller mo. Baka ano ba yung sinabi mo mismo sa araw? Wala ko kaibigan sila sa araw mo. Hindi mo maalam. Kasi kaibigan niyo. Yung sa Philippines, napakaliit na society tayo. Lalo sa mga industries natin, whether it's the spa industry or the seed business or the farm, everybody knows everybody. Kung ikaw yung tipong negosyante na naglalaya ka, or may mga ginagawa hindi maganda sa mga partners mo, hindi maganda ginagawa sa mga customer mo, babalikan ka nila. So, ang message ko is don't look for the money, do something that you enjoy doing, and yun lang ang message ko. Yung ICT namin sa available in the Sir Camp Hotel, yung sa Dalcielo. So if you want to try that,
Meron dito.
so sir,
Ikan ko tayo yung natin yung natin. So talagang nagdala naman ng microphone. Ano po, masarap tayo yung caramel, salted caramel. Yan so masarap yung pinakapanan niya. Pero nakasusunod, alam niyo mga sinabi Sir Papa, akala kasi hindi ko kasalitan by pera lang. I'll be honest, when I was still very young and very handsome, I thought, no longer young, I'm only very handsome. When I was 16, I thought, malagang pera ako, sulit ako ng mga hindi ko masaya. Hindi pala yun. At the end of the day, hindi na makakaganda ang pagkikisin ng kaibigan. Yung may mga tao, nagkaroon na mas magandang buhay dahil sa gano'n. Ang pinakamasarap sa pagkikinsya mo, ay hindi mo matagigyan ng pribileyo na dahil sa iyo, pamahal ng pamilya, nakapagkaroon ng mga anak. So, sa bandang ko na hindi ko pero isa, ilipag ako sa sir, makabaw natin namin, ma'am, let me clarify. I am not after your money, I'm before the money. No? So, sa ibigay sa bago eh. Yung after. So, sa bandang ko, kasi ako, kami sinabi pa ako, ito lang ito ang matagumay. Oo, mahalaga yung pera, siyempre, ito lang itatakbuhan. Negosyo na wala ang plus entertainment, di ba? Kailangan may talong pa din. Pero pagkakuli kasi, hindi na yung nasumata ng kaligayahan. Ako napansin ko, kaya ako nagkakumpay, na yung naging show ko sa TV, yung mga sponsor ko yun, hindi naman nagbayad yun, hindi pa natin naging ko yung logo, nag-change sa nagbayad, parang gano'n. Tawag mo, blackmail, blackmail mo muna, yung mga ipong-change. So, sa tuwan na may pinapakita yung pagbayad. Pero kasi, ang tuwan ko doon, yung sinabi sila kita, kasi marami ko eh, ako na mga nalolo ko, eh, hindi ko lagi. Pero naman natin ko siya eh, gagawa ng tension lang, nasa palapok, sino nang bebentahan mo, yung tawag kong naibigan ko, nakalabaw, pero kaya ako, lagi ko sinasabi sa mga tao, tulungan ako kaya ko kami, una lupuan, kaya wala lupuan dito, at sinera ko kami para pamilya ko gusto ng mahila, pansin ko, sa akin ko lang ko sisimulan. Ang puhunan ko talaga yung kabutihan ng pagkatao. Palagay ko ang mabuting tao, kahit na yung pasukin yung negosyo, sa simulaman hindi ka magtagumpay, pero magtagumpay kasi yung nagsimula, mabuting tao. Pag mabuting tao ay ang pinakamagandang nanay mo sa mundo at sa pag-negosyo. Diba? O ayan, may experience sila. Diba? Kaya nakakita, negosyo, naging prayer meeting nila. Parang recollection na yun, diba? Ayan. Siguro, ganyan kasi nakapagtanong, bigyan sa pagkakataon ng tanong bago tayo sumunod sa next room. Yung kaya ng tanong, kung talagang ito yung mag-isip pa ako. Sige, punta mo isang tanong, let's have Vanessa, ito kasi Vanessa. Una sa unawan, nandiyan ka lang. So, punta ka po sa mga tao, kung may tanong po sila. Siyempre, pwede po yung pagkakit. Yes, please.
Ito ko sa gawin ko.
Sure.
Sinabi yan, stress coaching ako.
Okay.
Pinopit mo eh. Sabi mo, pag mag-focus tayo sa talents natin. At kasi hindi mo naman lang saan ka talaga mag-focus na. Yung passion mo, isa today, yung passion mo, bukas mo. Pero talaga, lalo na kung medyo multi-talented ka. Pero lahat tayo pala tayo, unique talents. And the more you focus on nurturing that talent, syempre meron sa consciousness mo kung saan ka magaling, and yun yung gusto mong gawin din. Para siya muscle, when you use that muscle or that arm palagi, syempre mas nabibigyan mo yun rather than the other arm. So, mas madami ka ma-accomplish with that hand compared to the other one. So, when you use strengths, your strengths that is evolved from your talent, so lagi nililang yung talent, naging strength siya, mas mag-stick yung time for reaching your success. Tapos yung binabili mo na, sabi mo, parang yung makikita mo na successful ang isang tao, kapag nag-develop mo rin yung sarili ng pagkatao, you become a better person actually when you become successful kasi other tangible things matter less than the intangible ones.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am.
I could just add, I think, very used to the years long in business. I think beyond passion, you're also going to be learning, especially the business side of it. Because a lot of times, kung bisa tayo rin passionate about something, pero to keep the business sustainable and successful, kailangan lakas yung business. For example, ang mahal tayo ng numbers, gusto yung concept, no? But then through the years, you need to know your numbers, you need to know your financial figures, because that will tell the difference between sustainable business or not. If you're not into that, one partner or very good accountant, you have to make sure that you're getting very strong business aspect about it. So we balance natin yung passion together with very strong business aspect.
Thank you very much. So what we want to share with you, friends, especially the young at heart, kasi may young na rin tayo natin dito, is that you have to be innovative. Sabi ko kanina, innovate or evaporate. Yun ang option mo. Either mag-innovate ka or mag-evaporate ka na lang. Wala na yung nakakita na ng sistema. Maraming ganyan, di ba? Kodak, nawala. Nokia, nawala. Simula na yung innovation. At yung sa ating mga kasama natin dito is to be optimistic on what you want to do, but optimism does not mean carelessness. Iba yun na. Iba yung optimistic ka, pero napaka-hindi ka naman natin. Ang gawin talaga. Ako, good. If you are not good at one thing, the best thing to do is delegate your weakness. You hire people who are better than yourself. Hindi mo tayo magtatagumpay kung jack of all trade tayo, master of none. We might know a little of this, but later on, somebody must be siya. Like that, no? Okay. Sige po, baka may gusto kong magtanong. Sige po, naglaki na po kayo. We can accommodate one question. Nakalapan natin na pa kaya para tayo si brother.
Ano po?
Ano po?
The question is for Ms. Mary.
Sir, hindi ko nakipag-ulit sa inyo namin kilala.
Ako si Nico Bentor from Pagsur.
Wow.
The question is, how do you know if you're going to listen to your mentors or you're going to prove them wrong? Dun po kasi sa story mo is, your mentor was a brand manager. Tama po ba? Or
He's actually one of those mentors. I'm blessed with a lot of mentors. Sa meron kami, kahit na dito, pinagin ako sa isang call, ito meron akong matututunan dito na i-approach them because not everybody always have the time to share. Pero yung sinasabi mo, he was actually paid to consult and he was paid to consult.
Pero po, sa story ko kasi ma'am, hindi ako natuwa. Because itong taong po, sabi sa'yo na you don't have to use the Filipino branding. Pero it shows otherwise. So, how do you deal with that?
You have to have that inner compass. One of the best things that I learned in doing this, when you're a startup, 2 years, 3 years, up to 5 years in your business, medyo baling ka. Maraming makaka-relate ka ba, hindi mo gagaya sa ito, maraming sa akin, gagayahin ng mga konto, etc. But one thing I learned is that when you do branding journey, you have that, really have the time, the journey to know yourself, what are your, first, where do you want to go, that sets your vision. And where. And then, why do I need to do this? Kahit ano, kapag simulan mo, parang mag-isip bakit ito kailangan gawin? Why? That why will set your mission in your company. And then, the how will set the corporate value. So, ganun lang pala siya kasimple. And sabi sa akin, isa sa mga naging ko na sa isang talk din, kasi inaahili din ako yung mga learning sessions, natin ako sa labas. Sabi niya, sharing the best, there are so many good brands in the world. In fact, in a daytime, we actually encounter an average of 2,000 brands a day, if you live in a metropolitan area. But there are so many good brands, but there will only be few great ones. And the differentiation is that the founder is so passionately designed the company and the brand that it actually meets the founder's vision, mission, and the values. So yung inner purpose mo will set, hindi siya susunod kasi ito yung sarili ko, where, why, and how.
Inner focus or the gift of discernment. How do you discern? Ayan, okay po. Yes, ako.
It's a very good question. And now, yung sa akin dito sa side na ang daming magre-recommend sa iyo, ang daming mag-advise sa iyo, ang daming dapat tingnan mo, dapat hindi. But at the end of the day, since it's your company, ikaw yung mag-decide yan. Now, let's say in her case, she used the fact that pinagay niya yung made in the Philippines. Kasi right now, we're selling in Singapore. I see. And I remember noong April of 2016, meron kami yung event sa Singapore, and we set Philippine ice cream tasting with bloggers and press people. You know, half the people did not show up. Because we said, Philippine ice cream, never heard of that. And there's nothing that's really hiding with Philippine products. But, so napaisip ako. I said, why should I stress that it's a Philippine ice cream? It's going to be bad for me. So I went back there 2 weeks ago, and we just said it's an ice cream. And when we asked the words, we said it's made in the Philippines. But at least we were able to go to it again. And when we were at the event, we did a blind tasting with Adidas, Golden, and Jerry's Cars. And I always push for a blind taste test because we always do the blind taste test. Right? So they tried the ice cream, and after they tried it didn't matter anymore. It was made in the Philippines. Because we judge the product based on its quality. Because usually when you look at the products, even when you're from Singapore, they say why is Skyline selling in Singapore? Why is Century not selling in Singapore? Because you're already mainstream for people to come out because made in the Philippines. Right? So if you're to put the name there, that yung product namin, we are not really selling to the Philippines, we're selling to the locals. I remember when we were in Taiwan, sir, we did something easy. Taiwan is one of the largest Filipino groceries. We were giving examples to the Filipinos there. Sabi ng girl sa akin, buwan sa naman ng isip mo. Pero na mahal. It's more expensive than Adidas. Kaya alam naman yan, hindi naman yan alam na masasarap yung aming buhanin. Inisip ka niya sa Philippine ice cream, that I should not pay more than Adidas. Right? Because that's the normal mentality. Why would I pay more for a local ice cream more than Adidas or more than Ben & Jerry's? Right? So, I learned from my experiences there that for me, it doesn't matter if I go Filipino or not. Because if I ask that, I will not lie about it. I will tell you it's made in the Philippines. Our farmers say in the Panelist, parang we use fresh milk, we use fresh meat. But for me to stress the fact that it's a Philippine ice cream, it's irrelevant for me. Because I just want to sell it. Whether I sell as a Philippine ice cream or I sell as a premium ice cream, it's the same, it's the same.
And actually, it all boils down to your why and your where. Because each entrepreneur differs every that. Kasi in my case naman, the reason why I don't want to compromise to move with a Filipino, and I really want to make sure that everyone wants to buy products outside the Philippines know that it's Filipino brand, because now the where and the why becomes bigger than price itself. And it's really like promoting the whole country, because I'm running. We have this group of entrepreneurs here in Calabarzon. I want to rally them that It's possible. It's possible from very small, micro. It's like we work on a daily basis to prove to them that yes, we can do this. Yes, the Filipino brand can. So you're right. Really, the first one, what you're where and you want. Personally, as an entrepreneur.
And I think that's what we call brand positioning. You need to position also the brand. Right? I do branding also, so I do branding and I always tell companies, whenever you define the brand. The brand is not the logo, the brand is not the product. So what is the brand? It's the promise. What people buy is not really your logo, not really your products, but the promise that goes with it. If the brand promise is very, very clear, the product will move forward. I'll give you a very classic, very strong brand promise. The brand promise of Coke. It's the real thing. Kaya sa pagpilong karamihan ko, ano kasi mo, fake to. Kasi kinitin na niya, it's the real thing. So I think it varies. Meron ako gusto sabihin ko ang ating mga kasamahan ko. Yes, sir.
Ito naman, the other side of the coin. Say, 95% of our products are imported. Kung alam mo, itong mga products, pagdating sa Pilipinas, wala namang pinakaalam. Kasi kilala sila sa kanilang bansa. So what we did is we did reverse branding impression. So we designed the logo, parang, na may kapong. Lahat ng products namin, yun ang background. Whether it's irrigation, it's greenhouse, it's mga plastic materials, sinusulatan namin sa gitna. Pero yung background namin, yun palagi. And I realized that after some years, people are looking for that logo. Kasi pinaka-importante yung bagay, lahat ng produkto mo, kailangan sigurado na quality. Pag hindi ka sigurado, huwag mo ibenta. Simple rule lang, kasi especially pag agriculture. Kaya pag say, mulching field namin, we are maybe one of the pioneers. Pero we established that brand not because of that brand. We established that brand because of the quality. Hindi nga nila alam ang quality. Pero ang sabihin ng partner sa'yo, pag yung agri-plus na mulching field, nagagamit natin 3-4 times. Yung mga iba, isang base na, hindi pa ganda. So yun ang impression. So kaya we use that for all our products. Until such time, dapat yung supplier namin sa Taiwan, Israel, sa India, they respect that brand. In fact, yung Taiwanese namin na supplier na tractor, pinagawa na. Every year, pag umagawa sa ng karintaryo, nandun yung brand. Then he distributes that worldwide. Sabi ka, my tractor is being distributed in these countries. So that's another way, sa pagpala yung point na huwag mo sinabi yung pangalan. Some guys na yan, ang hirap yan bawiin. Pero pag yung pangalan mo kilala ka, talagang malaki yung expectation mo. Nandun ang tao, expectation na, anong quality, anong yung benefit yan. Hindi yan ang babalik. Tapos yan, maski mahal yung benta mo, yung kalaban mo ay mas mura, bibigyan mo sa'yo. Kasi hindi na bibigyan sigurado sa'yo.
Yes, saka, I think the relationship natin, Sir Paco, hindi well. Sinabi ko, in case mababago sa lahat mo, gawin mo yun. Kasi, natutunan ko, yung Mr. Friendliao, Stakeholder, then ginawa ko yung endorser. Tingin mo sa akin ko sa pinag-iho. Kaya ako lumaki sa entrepreneur. Di ba rin ako akong kumain bago mag-bunes. Ako ang bunes, magbabayad ako. Magbabayad ako. Because definitely it's always there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Panelist. Maraming salamat sa share it sa mga ako. Siyempre, mga opportunity with them, mga opportunity tayo sa nila. Tama, kayo mo ngayon. At ako po yung address ng pag-forward po number 3, ayan po, opportunity with them. At syempre, bigyan ko natin kayo na mga pinipigay sa mga negosyo. Napili ko lahat ng labor at kaya ng-record niya naman sila. Okay, so pakiyakot na po, sa photo with them. Ayan, picture po tayo. Please. Ayan, mag-host kayo na, bigyan namin isang libro. Sa pagka-host kayo. Ayan, picture po. Ayan po, picture. One by one, good body. Thank you very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a warm applause to our panelists and the makers. On this, that's the continuation for our model. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mars, okay, sir, thank you so much. Sir Ryan, thank you so much. Ayan po. Ayan po, ituloy na po natin ang Portuguese, pero sa Portuguese po ako hindi na makakasama magpapaalam po na may baby po ako na tuloy na sa list. Pero isa malaking karamahan po na makasama po ulit sa negosyo. Sana po alam naman po kayo ng show ko tuwing Sabado po, alas 5 na mga sa Jenny City at sa Laboratory po bukas natin po ng alas 8 ng umaga. If you want to follow me Instagram, ako si Michelangelo at ang Facebook po ay I am Michelangelo. Pag nilike niyo po yun, makakatagal kayo ng funny stories from me every week to make your day happy. Bago po ako pangalan at tawagin po ang kapalit po sa akin to moderate. I just want to leave this message to you. Do you want to succeed? Do you want to be happy? Secret as future entrepreneurs have an attitude of gratitude. Can you please repeat that? Pinagtanong ko sa akin, sabi niya, sir, bakit maraming tao malulungkot? Kasi may mga tao na tinawag hindi namin yung mga bagay na wala sila. If you keep on counting the things you don't have, you will not just be sad, you will be miserable. Huwag kayong magreklamo kahit gaano kahirap ang buhay. Iyak sa akin kapag dahil katapos sa mall. Sir, sabi nyo, maging masaya, paano maging masaya, dahil yung pinagdadaan ng problema. Lahat po tayo, meron tama, simple na magul. Kung may pinagdadaan ng problema, tumawag ka lang, huwag ka na tumambay. Ang ginagawa ng iba, pinatambay at daanan na. Ang problema kasi kaya mga maraming tao ng lungkot, nakapakita na ito. Pag-init, pagpalamig, ang dami sa tabi, bukod ka na na. Bukod mo lang nakakamdaman. Kapag ulang isda, nagreklamo ka. Isda na naman, may bago magreklamo, isda na naman. Nakakamdaman mo ba yung nakakamdaman ng isda na pinrito siya? Magpalit kayo, ikaw pinrito. At sabihin ng isda, tao na naman, bakit na yung nalubog na yan? Bago ka magreklamo ng mga sapatos mo, why not talk about personal knowledge and also that you understand how is it to feel without knowledge at all? May umiyak sa estudyante ko, sir, kapag yung tao mga talaki, bakit na-tested ako? Kapag ito babae ka, na-tested ka, mapalan ka sa pagkakalikod mo, hindi mo ay isa, di ba? Kaya kung ito kapulo mo, kapag wala lang, di ba? Sabi niya, siguro, Michelangelo, madali niya kasi ikaw wala akong problema, so I came from a broken family. My father left us at the age of 3 years old, I was still an average child. Sinalipan tatay ko, kung tawag ako, hipon, kaya pinatay niya ako. Hindi kayo maniniwala kahit mayaman kami, naghirap kami, because my father's wonder, babae siya. What is this wonder? Ewan ko, nakasang natin yung board sa jaring, makamatagin yung kakabihin natin. Dito sa ng tatay ko, meron ng pamilya, dito na pinito at the age of 9 years old, Michelangelo experience of to sell pasangan in the streets of bayan of the Philippines. Imagine the little cute Michelangelo selling pasangan in the streets. Hindi ko pinahihiyaya yung grade 3 ako nagpilita ng pasangan, ang grade 4 ako na mga gusto ko sa bayan of the Philippines. But I did not stop dreaming and believing that I have a place in this. And this is what the Negosyo wants to tell and teach our friends. You have a special place in this world. So we have a Negosyo sa sarili ko na mga comments sa sila. Thank you very much sa inyong mga pagiging sa akin. Kaya nakakita ko tayo. At sa pagkakataon sa the moderator, my associate professor of the Department of Agribusiness and Entrepreneurship of the University of the Philippines, Los Angeles. Welcome, Professor Janine. Janine Angeline B. Madam. Thank you very much, Professor. Thank you so much.
Okay, good afternoon. I take off from our financial left off. I'm going to promise the same exuberance and talkativeness. But what I promise though is that I will do the best I can for this last 4 weeks. Anyway, so far we've heard about the different entrepreneurs members who have come all this way, who mark their calendars out of their regular schedules to be with us. And so now that we've heard a lot of inspiration, encouraging stories from them, we will now also tackle the other aspect of entrepreneurship, and therefore we will be tackling some things about how government and other support institutions can also help us in our quest for really uplifting poverty in the Philippines, specifically as far as agribusiness is concerned. Okay? So I think Vanessa will be introducing number one, the panel that I will be moderating today. Alright, thank you, Prof. Malaba. The first member of our panelists is a mechanical engineering graduate from the University of the Philippines. He is the Assistant Secretary for Agribusiness under the Department of Agriculture and formerly the Director of Agribusiness and Marketing Assistance Service. His thrust is to improve market access from farm to market by establishing market infrastructure such as trading centers, organic trading posts, and food terminal products. And by business matching that addresses specific concerns of the industry. It is all welcome Aztec Leandro. Our next panelist is working with Guard MRI for more than 12 years. Started out as an account officer and was eventually promoted to unit manager and was assigned to handle individual lending for the past 7 years. He's currently the regional director of Batangas Handling Micro, SME, and Agri Lending Operation, Mr. Jerry Montero. Our next panelist is currently the Chief Science Research Specialist for the Technology Application and Promotion is under the Department of Science and Technology. These areas of expertise are information technology, project management, focusing on process and system design improvement, and alternate dispute resolution. We also have the small and medium enterprises development as DOSC Assistant Secretary Representative. It is all welcome Mr. Vito Ray and also the panel. Our next panelist is the Director of Technology and Transfer and Promotion Division of DOSC, Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources Research and Development, or PICARD, within the DOSC PICARD system. He has 15 years R&D management experience from research assistant, then becoming the director. Outside the PICARD system, he has more than 25 years management experience in consultancy work, both locally and abroad. He also manages one personal, 2 family farms, and other real properties and portfolio. Let us all welcome Mr. Melvin P. Carlos. Our next panelist is the Director of Research and Development, Quality Assurance and Business Development at ADP Pharma and Pascual Pharma. He leads a team responsible for developing new products and ensuring the quality and reliability of material goods, from raw materials to finished products. This division also plays a lead role in foreign strategic research partnerships with various funding agencies and research organizations, using an open innovation platform to help commercialize products for the broader life sciences category. He earned his PhD in botany, phytochemistry from the University of Texas at Austin, and a Bachelor of Science degree in chemistry from the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. Let us all welcome Dr. Sakay Paglamina. And last but not least, our final member of the panel is presently the Assistant FAO, or Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations representative since February 2009. Previous to this, he worked as FAO Agribusiness Marketing Specialist for almost 15 years during its projects on technical support to agrarian reform and rural development in the Philippines. During this time, he was key in the operational framework for linking farmers, organizations, cooperatives with agribusiness enterprises, and for encouraging investors to invest in farm areas nationwide. This included a system of complementation and networking with various government institutions, private sectors, and NGOs involved in agribusiness. Let us all give a warm round of applause to Mr. Stakeholder. Okay, so there you have it. We go among the 6 points, so to speak. Yes, it's really an honor to be on stage with all of these talented people. Nevertheless, let's see what we can get out of this forum, which is entitled Making It Happen. The 3 M's in setting up an agribusiness venture, specifically mentors, machines, and money. Now, to get maybe the discussion going, let's focus on maybe one specific question at the moment. And that question would be, what do you think is the importance of government intervention with respect to business growth? Maybe let's start with Mr. Jan Gasmi from the Department of Agriculture.
Thank you, and government is really important, especially in startups. I can relate very well because when I started my agricultural career, as you said, when I started here, actually, the Spanish Institute of Plant Breeding, I did not really know anything about planting, and I started as a naive person, and here, somebody, the Institute of Plant Breeding wanted me to pilot test their technology, and sumunod na agad, so nag-aral ako, and then just build on my own. But that was about it. So I really grew slowly because at that time, wala ko na masyadong ginagawa sa it was the only mentor from IBV that I really relied on. That hampered growth. So kailangan talaga maganda yung mga sinasabi ng mga previous speakers that we have mentors. And what the bigger mentor would be over them. Marami tayong stigma, like me before, that government is not an enabler but more of a nuisance. Magiging problema ko kaya magiging malaki na namin proseso. But if we get and we research, marami talaga tayong makuha na learnings from government and studies that they are doing para hindi na yan magiging tuition fee, the mistakes or the science behind each technology has already been studied. So, hindi lang funds actually kailangan makita mo as a support from government, but more information, more technology transfer, innovations that are readily available. We just really need to see and to utilize these opportunities.
Yes, thank you. So actually, you were also answering another question that I had, but I will pose later, which is about the different enablers also. Okay. But nevertheless, you mentioned also the importance of government, more or less, acting as mentors, you said, and also at the same time also providing financing, right? And so let's hear also from the other panelists, maybe Mr. Jerry Manel. Is there something you can share with us from Panelist?
Well, honestly, very good mistake on yung parents and our cultural development. Talagang yung focus ng institution namin is to empower yung mga centers na initiative. Tignan na kasi yung mga sa development, it's more focusing on agribusiness. Just like what Nicolas said, isa sa namin mo ngayon yung agri-business. And lahat yung pumasok providing loans to the business. Kung meron gusto ko ng mga business loan, like halimbawa, ginagawa namin
value chain, no? Of course, market will be possible to have installers natin, naman, and yung high station, yung market roads, no? Even like, let's say, na kailangan capital na gagawin ng mga farmers natin, kung ipasok lang mo nila ang mga bagay na ginagawa sila, hindi ko work out. So, the levels are very important task na magagawa nyo din. And like yung kailangan ng our centers as well.
Yeah, thank you about Mr. Ray Gonzalez, straight from the DOS.
Thank you very much. Janet,
Yes.
tama pa rin sa mga pinag-Janet. Well, for DOSA, you know, this is mas ito lang James maganda sa dalawa. But the role of one institution, the technology application and promotion institution, specifically, is a source and catalyst ventures. Number one, what is the source? A real estate generates researchers na pwede maging business venture. Mamaya, hopefully, we'll be given a chance to mag-pwede sa inyo some of the programs that we're doing at the institute sa mga estudyante, entrepreneurs, at saka sa mga startups. Another thing is yung catalyst. Why catalyst? Of course, sabi nga, may galang tulong na ang nagtitiwala lang sa akin, kung gusto tayo ng business, hindi makakabulong natin kaya hindi natin. Di ba? Yung idea natin, sige, hindi makakibig sa'yo ako, wala, sige na. Pagkatapos, pag wala ka ng malong kaibigan, sa kanila, yung sa akin ang ginagawa. Yung mga bulan mo, ang tutulong sa'yo. Okay, so, ito para tuloy-tuloy mo yung business mo. And, meron naman tinatawag ng mga investors. Kami sa Technology Application Promotion Institute, specifically yung division na natin, meron kami tinatawag ng venture financing program. Level, and the point is the role of the government para at least at your humble beginning, pwede kang magkaroon ng pagkakataon na mapatakbo yung business without having to go to the bank directly. Alam mo natin, banko ay dapat namin ng increasing interest. Okay? So, yung dalawa na source of technology or ventures and strategies for our business ventures.
Thank you, Julie. How about Mr. Melvin Carlos from the US?
Thank you. So, the ministry po kami, we are not money source or financing of new ventures business, but we have some support mainly to technology generation in agriculture. We try to support researchers about developing technologies. Marami po yung technologies na hindi lang pagkakataon like climate change, really more smarter agriculture. So these types of technologies that address yung mga vulnerability natin sa ibang agri-enterprise. Kasi sa lahat ng enterprises and industries, we know that the agri and public sectors are those that are directly affected by the environment. So marami po kailangan mag-agri. So we try to help in that way, but we also try to assist those who are able to develop technologies so they can commercialize. They can also, through protection of technologies nila, intellectual properties. We try to help also in information dissemination regarding promotion of these technologies. And for small farmers, siguro we work with the DA, we work with the chair, mga SUCs, state universities like UPLB, and other private institutions and NGOs, so that we can come up with a better delivery system, extension or rural advisory services. So these are some of the things that we help out with in the agriculture sector, aside from also trying to facilitate yung living legislation. Government has a lot of regulatory goals. So yung standards po namin sa agriculture, pati ang second group, we heard that before, that it's very important to have the right standards and the best products. So government is also very particular about that, and we have to enforce that with the DA, standards, FDA or inputs and food products also. So yeah, and it was mentioned, of course, our science has to be very well in agriculture. Our technology has to be, something appreciated among the agribusiness. So we try to provide scholarships also, so that there will be more into agriculture and agricultural sciences. Para yung ating competitive edge sa agribusiness ay magaling sa ating
Okay, thank you. So far from our four speakers, we've heard that enablers, okay, would be in the form of members, also the form of financing, and also the form of technology. Maybe Dr. Sagani, you can give us something more in terms of maybe enablers of entrepreneurship or business growth, as far as maybe you're leading also with the government as from a company.
So I'm in the drug business, the legal drug business. So, for example, example is our one of our leading brands. So, it was called Pharma. We need that internal drug. Relief yung sample. So, yung sample, ginagamit siya for urolithiasis. I was saying it's another term for kidney stone dissolution, basically. So yung relief, yung sample technology, galing din sa DOST. So pinamawin ng DOST at sa IUP, Manila, mga 1970s, umpisa na yan. Tapos na-commercialize yan mga 1990s. After a chance meeting, I think siya very different. So I'm trying to frame it that way because I'm going to my next point. So anyway, yung relief is a 250 billion peso brand for us. It's a big brand. It's 96% of the urolithiasis market. So besting other synthetic drugs. Ano effective siya? And they research it. Yung mga 30 years na research sa DOST at sa Manila. Billion pesos na pinabayaran namin royalty papunta sa gobyerno. So, aside from the taxes that we pay, the profits that we make on relief, the other value proposition for us, that's why we're very passionate about herbal drugs, because of the agriculture market. So, hindi kami makapag-manufacture ng sampo kung wala kami binibigyan kung wala. So meron kami mga farmers and sa farmers. Isang example lang, here's lang, 2 minutes. Isang example, yung sa farm namin sa Universidad, sa Universidad. Dati yan, lumak-lumak. O fourth class municipality yung sa Rosa. Yung kami ng farm doon, so hindi kami hawak kami program. Para natin demand, para mag-program sa Rosa. Hindi actually, so, I mean, pag lupa-lupa, nagkakaroon lang sa lupa-lupa, hindi na makakita. Ngayon, parang yung mga ano, talagang na-expand yung value chain ba, yung sampo, yung umikot siya, umikot din yung pera dun sa mga farmers. Actually, yung pag-ikot niya, umikot pa dun sa maraming mga NPA. Pera ng UBIP. Sumunod na yung mga nakas na 8,000 pesos sa gobyerno. So, kami din yun, para kumalas na sa pagiging na farm, yung tulad din natin sila. So, yung value proposition talaga ng agriculture dito sa Pilipinas, malaki yung multiplier yan, yung ibig sabihin ko.
Kaya nasuportahan kasi it's also our responsibility as good citizens to find out what technologies are out there coming from the government. So isang magandang example to that na commercialize namin yung story. Pero nangyari, kasi chance leading na siya, hindi siya deliver it. So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to, we actually launched a partner with us campaign sa Pascal Farm na mas delivery yung partnership with acting as a funding institutions. So yung nilalawang sinasabi nila kanina sa iyo na open innovation approach. So mag-work na yun, kung yung kultura natin, ay mag-share tayo ng information. So yun yung kailangan ng culture na mga galing officer. Kasi iisip namin, pag mag-share ng information, parang talaga yung value proposition para doon sa isa ng partners, doon sa collaboration with them. So, for example, yung relief at saka nalubi, hindi yan exclusive. Kung doon sa kanilang USP, hindi namin binigyan na. Kasi, bigay sa akin na 10 years na yan ang pwede mo. So, actually, kung request namin, kung hindi nabigay sa akin exclusive, kasi baka mamaya, wala pa rin ka eh. Wala pa support. So, open yung competition na yung speak of competition. Open yung competition na maraming mga kumpanya na nag-invite. So, hindi na tayo compete. Huwag na natin mag-compete na. Kasi hindi mo na pwede. Pero mag-compete tayo, maraming tayo na park. Wala yung mga agriculture sponsors. Pwede mag-compete mo yan. Totoo naman, di ba? Okay, kaya ko naman ako. So, anyways, so kaya ko naman mga magpapagod na tao, kaya ko naman magpapagod na partners na magpapagod institution, AR, USP, para makakuha tayo ng technology. Marami pa ba matutulungan ng mga partners? Yung question about government. Government's role in
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Alvina. I'd like to hold on that thought because I'd like to go back to the open innovation approach that we were talking about. Let's hear first from Mr. Isay.
It's a big problem. Yeah, they are full of organizations, especially and pretty much the first school SDGs, so procedure just to put it context. Present, there are about 6 billion people globally in the world. And by 2050, it's expected to reach 9 billion. The question is where you get the food to feed and implement the increase in world population. From the isolated us. I know that over 100 million people. The productivity production has not really significant now. And then when we look at the cultivated or harvested for rice, it has not been gone up from 4 to 4.5 million hectares. Our population is expected to reach 120 million by 2025. Where we will get the food to feed the initially increasing population, such as also our last being converted into workforces and subdivision of walls. So, problem. The other is we all remember the source of time in Hayat, I would believe and good. Ano nangyari sa Hayat? Sino pinapalakad na sa kanto? When people were the focus, not only the national government, but even the international media, was on the local, actually a particular regions outside of the world. And these are poor farmers, small farmers, regional folks, and they assume when we talk of food security, sino na food security? Farmers. Because when we talk of food security, it's not just about rice, it's not just about the food staples, also about peace and family, which is good, available all the time, affordable, accessible to everyone. You know, you will want this now. Now, very close passing of hunger is of course poverty. Now, when we talk poverty in the Philippines, it is basically rural poverty. Ay, kaya po ito sa mga kaibigan. Ano gagawin natin dito? Our farmers have long been, the mentality is supply. Food supply or suppliers. Supply and given sila. It's about time. Actually, it's not about time. This has been happening for some time na we try to shape, paradigm shift. Let them become farmer and entrepreneurs. Kailangan nila maging competitive. Kailangan nila maging, cost conscious. Kailangan nila maging quality conscious. Kasi ito po yung mga farmers natin. What they build out is essentially what they learn from their parents, from their grandparents, from their farming. But you see a lot of developments, and so, they also get more project to the market trying to convert the farmers from their producers to become partners. So, ang daming challenges because you cannot change the mindset of farmers overnight. Even, sabi ko yung start na business startup, 2 to 3 years. Sabi na yun, farmers. That's a big problem. Kaya we try to lead our farmers in the private sector. Who actually lead the private sector? Sa 10 or sa 20 marketing agreements, whatever, makapasa dalawa, masaya na kami. It's that difficult. Parang nila, kaya I'm glad that the Negosyo member of office, it's not like Negosyo goes to agriculture. Kailangan transform your mind to become entrepreneurs. That's very important, and this is also where to highlight the role of the private sector. And that was the finance and for some people, I also graduated this university from the other campus with their MBA. Almost was a video. It's very important that we have to reach the private sector is shaking. People shape, they can shape. Ang ginagawa ko namin na source person sa mga cases namin sa enterprise development, sa mga agri-business, sa mga marketing, sa mga pricing, negotiation. We need a resource person from the private sector. Because the best person to teach enterprise development is an entrepreneur. The other reason why it's not like it's because of that. We bring them in because it's not share. We just pay for it. We brought source persons from people that's on companies like what manufacturing all over the place is what we use for. So we share the what did we learn? What was the message? You do not teach a partner to become successful businessman in 1 day, 2 years, 3 years. Really. But the project started 2 years, 3 years of implementation. It's not like infrastructure. It must not be implemented. I mean, we give partners, we give people, we give people, we give partners. So, I'm glad again that I want you guys to think outside the box. You will share. When I was about graduating from that institute, I had a campus. The teacher asked one question. This is what you can do. What was the most important lesson you learned? Of course, the finance lesson is finance. And marketing lesson, so the marketing comes from sales. It starts with sales. And production, the last thing. The most important lesson in the business school is that in the real world out there, in the real, I didn't say idea, I said real world out there, there is only one rule, and that is the art of rules. So do not be considered.
Salamat.
Thank you, Mr. That's really important. We see a lot of problems from the agriculture sector, and also our dealings with other aspects as far as maybe the private sector concerned, also with acne. And so I would like to go back again to what Dr. Kathleen was trying to point out. When he was talking about open innovation, where it is very important that stakeholders here should be the government, should also be private sector, and also the academia. Now, remember, this is an innovation summit. And so therefore, I guess we have to highlight the importance also of innovation as you mentioned, as an enabler, of course, of growth in this country, the economy, and also agricultural growth. So therefore, maybe can we pick your brains with respect to who among the three stakeholders do you think should initiate innovation? Should it be the government? Should it be the academia? Or should it be the private sector? Maybe let's start with Mr. Portugal. I mean, going back this way. Yes.
I think all the, I was talking about that in the private sector, anything I was saying before. I was asking, how can government help you guys? He was saying, well, the government will help you. I think this is not there. But then, I think it's all the, because there are public goods that the private sector may not do. It's based government. It's government. And then, as far as the academy is concerned, they play a very important role. It's the very important for science and technology. It's very important. But what is more challenging is how to roll it out. I don't know if it's also just around people companies Negosyo. It's not something that usually what's best for the company. Anyway, ang dami ng researches. O na gusto ko those partners. Kung ano na ang dami ng researches, hindi natin. Okay? What are the so, we need science and technology. Climate change is very real. How do we adapt to climate change? And identify natin. We have to understand the it's very important. That's happening. Private sector is very important because they know how sugars. They know sugar labor, they know pricing. They have to manage this side. Thank
you so much. How about the local Kathleen? Who should initiate the innovation process? Should it be academia? Should it be private sector? Or should it be government?
So we try to look at a model. So let's take what are the bigger innovative countries like the US. Ang initiator, pag ginawa ng US, ang initiator ng innovation ay government. Kasi may chance sila lagi. So as a country, where do we want to be in the next 20 years? So lahat doon nakalinya lahat. Kasi ano ba, gusto namin punta sa mundo, gusto namin technology na lumakay sa internet, tayo na gusto nila. Tayo na maraming technology. So yun, sa tingin ko, if somebody will have the capacity, right, the financial power, should be the government. I think one of the things that we don't talk about is culture. We really have the attitude and the culture as a society to foster better innovation, the government. So that's a big question because, you know, I didn't build my professional life here, I did mature here. So yung perspective ko medyo kasi pag-aaral sa US, may asawa ko, doon na rin ako nagtrabaho. Yung ng so para siguro, isang example ng paradox na para malintindihan ng konting ng Muslim culture kasi hindi natin pinag-usapan ng pamilya. So
diba, ano mga Pilipino? Malinis na lahat. Diba? Huwag mo tayo sa exam sa C5. Sa dami ng mga advertisement na ngayon, parang hindi sa pamilya ng Pilipino. Diba? Jeans na yung advertise, hindi tayo yung makita. Diba? Makapagkain na rin na, hindi tayo makita. Kasi matinis mo rin sila. Linis, sa makakita ng isang time, ito very much. Ano malinis. Pero hindi tayo magkakapasok. So, hindi na isang problema with the situation. May culture tayo na sa dito. Nauwi natin yung ayos. Wala na yung masyadong pera. Kasi kaya natin para gawa natin yung lahat. Pero pagkatapos ko, ayaw na natin i-share. Kasi parang na-invite na tinapakot ng mga ayos. Ako lang dapat ikita. Ako lang sa akin lang dapat ito. Kasi ako nagtrabaho ito. Lagi ko na nag-share ko. Iiwanan ko na ito sa ito. Sinasabi yung sir na mga pieces. Dati siguro kung nasa isang kwarto, marami kong makuha ito siya, pero nakakaano na. So yung innovation ang gusto sa ito, magiging productive na siya. Kasi sinasabi ko na industry, agencies, sharing.
Dr. Carlos, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think earlier speakers already mentioned, important elements. I just want to reinforce the fact that based on my own experience also from abroad and other countries, we need a strong government industry, I think, to kickstart everything. The difference is siguro, minsan nagtutunan tayo ng credibility or maybe we don't have our act together. So, hindi maganda yung follow through. Because if you look at countries like Vietnam and Thailand, many of them just educated themselves here in reality, but they're still, very successful, more successful than us in a lot of things. Once you look at their case very carefully, makikita natin ito, it's not really the productivity in and of itself that matters. Kasi like for us, it's still more productive than them on per yield basis. Problem is, here, pag sinabi ng government na mag-rice tayo o mag-coffee tayo, hindi sumusunod. Di ba? Hindi sumusunod. Doon, pag sinabi, sa Vietnam, pag sinabi mag-coffee tayo, mag-coffee sila lahat, mag-rubber sila lahat. So, we do have a certain disconnect. Now, going back to the innovation model, I think the model is already there. You probably heard of the triple PAs. So it's not really just government, we need the private sector, and we need academia. Because all of them, we need a synergy, we need a really healthy ecosystem to innovate. And each sector has its own contribution, important role to play. So, bits and pieces of this, I think, are getting together now. This is what is great. Kailangan natin mag-converge. First, the government agencies, and then I think the other sectors will follow. So, it's an indication right now. I think we are picking up slowly, and hopefully, we can continue with this.
Sir Gonzalez, anything to add?
You can call me Julie.
Julie.
Julie. Sino ang estudyante natin sa Sokotin? Taas ang tamaan. Teacher na tayo. Thank you. I think, the model is the Musabra, as mentioned by my colleagues here earlier. Innovation starts at high innovation start from the government. And the Philippines, marami tayong models na develop sa Pilipinas. In fact, ang problema ng Pilipinas, political will, at yung sinabi ni Dr. Panelist, kultura. Political will. Okay, siguro yung mga pagpuling natin dito, nag-represent sa ibang bansa. Kapag nagpisa tayo, Kung nagbaga natin, alabas naman, paganda ang presentation. So yung mga models natin, i-present natin. Okay? So, lahat ng sikreto natin, ilalabas natin sa kanila. And look at what happened. 1972, second tayo. Ngayon, second term tayo sa ilalim. Okay? So what happened was that the other countries keep on copying, keep on taking down notes, keeping their acts together, as mentioned in Dr. Carlos. Tayo dito, wala tayong ginawa kundi, I have my own, this is mine, I own this. Then, mag-iisip lang tayo, yung ating billing base is being done perfectly by our neighbors. Ulitin ako I was presenting once in a forum, and we were talking about budgets and science and technology. And when one of the university professors had his store, and sabi niya, ito ang budget ng aming SNT, R&D, and innovation, which is equivalent already to the budget, national budget of the Philippines. One particular fuel that innovation should get is money. Unless yung ating mga politicians, lawmakers, put money in science and technology, we will not have yung pinapangarap natin luho sa buhay na tinatapasan ng ating kapitbahay. Of course, they share. Meron silang mga sacrifices during their period of development. In fact, in Korea, nung nag-develop lang ng kanilang economy, ano ginawa ng kanilang presidente doon sa mga ayaw moving scientists, ginawa kanya person, please, moving sa kaya natin. Sa Pilipinas ba, may moving scientists? Wala, may moving scientists mo wala ng PSC. Binubulat, sabi ni Dr. Carlos sa Dr. Panelist, I'm not prepared to class. Kayo ang tunay na bayani ng Pilipinas. So yung po yung mga pinipin natin dito. And another thing, yung kultura natin na amin. No? I think, isa yun sa hindi magsasaksi kung ikaw ay start ng business. Sa iyong bansa, meron silang tinatawag na crowdfunding. Okay po, Dr. Panelist is talking about hundreds of millions of basic investment in a particular product. Ngayon, kung ikaw, meron kang business venture na maliit lang. Okay? Kailangan mo lang siguro mga 10-20 million. Okay? Saan ka naman kukuha ng 20 million, 10 million? Without face value. The balance will not hindi na parang sila. Never. Crowdfunding, si Marky ba? Kailangan ni Marky ba? Never mind. Okay. Passing ko lang. May halos sila sa maraming TV sa NBA. Okay? Yung crowdfunding kasi, ang sabi ni Marky ba, yan ang tamang approach sa pagtatayo ng business market. Kasi, pagkatapos na nakuha mo sa kaibigan mo, sa magulang mo, sa mga professors mo, etc., wala na iba nagtitiwala sa'yo. Now, meron naman iba, meron silang pera, pero they will have billions. They have 500,000, they have 300,000, they have 200,000, which kailangan mag-pitch nila. The right way, the right manner, so that you can win the confidence. That you venture on, hopefully, will be another software for these in the future.
Thank you so much for that. Well, Mary, perhaps Jerry can pick up since talking about funding already. So maybe you can give us some ideas on financing programs maybe that might be best available by aspiring entrepreneurs or even those who are continuing with their expansions.
Okay, first I would agree with the speakers about the innovations. Then sa PhD, by all sectors, by all sectors. Kasi we have our own. Talagang negosyo na namin lahat.
At the backwards point of view, kasi individual yung mga ko, yung isa na sa kasaling bakit. Pag sinabi yung words, so mga mahirap yan, sa mga farmers, no? It's not, sinasabi na, dalawang doon yun, kung dito, kung dito, and sometimes the behavior will be so bad. But remember, don't be either make or break a business, no? Especially mga business natin. Kasi you don't use it or you don't realize it properly, no? Para natin na, mapaluhan din. Para natin na, you can rent a house or you can burn a house, di ba? If you don't use it properly, wala sa talaga. So utilization is very crucial. Kaya hindi siya ginagawa ng tao, especially sa iba, is we include the capacity building programs, no? Para hindi na goals, no? Ano yung sure natin yung response namin na sure na maaari talaga ng ayos, no? Ako din, no? And there are daily programs, assist forums, nasa namin. And we are using assessment tool, no? That is regional based, no? Kung ano yung relation mo sa province ka, doon namin yung mga parameters para sakto, no? Doon sa goals nila na I can provide those at the right place at the right time, para mamamas yung nila. Okay? So, kasi ito like let's say, even more lenders, mahirap ng mga farmers, magkano yung interest niya, 50% o 3 months. Then, babayo sila everything sa mga economy, bayo, yan. So, kung pinarami na, wala pa silang benta na ngayon yung pura nila. Okay? So, iba naman, well, sila may hero. So, we have designed assessment tool na mga farms natin, magbabayan, kung kailan sila magkaroon ng pagkakas ng produce nila. Okay? Another thing is, that's the communication value chain sa ganyan namin, in which we are being collaborated with different organization agencies, individual partners, and other stations para ma-assure namin ito mga farms natin, especially mga places sa Batangas, na directly or kasama sa polis nila, ma-assure namin sa market na mas mabilis nila so those are the issues nila. So, even now we are innovating, we are researching paano namin makakaganda kung ano yung mga products and services.
Thank you, Chair. Sir,
But actually, not deciding it's really important. I heard you were saying urgency and everybody should be doing it. But I think we should really from the private sector first. One of the key issues that academia and government don't really see each other eye to eye is because there's no vision that comes out. The mga researchers that we have, lots of researchers that don't have, it's not so much, hindi siya masyado integrate sa needs ng industry. So, kung saan ang integrate would be industry would be look at it, the private sector would be these innovations, and smart government and state universities will do these researches. One of the issues kasi natin, R&D is not really that much supported. Kulang talaga support ng government ng R&D. But there is support. The problem is hindi natin pagsasama sa akin. So we need to convergence that we need to have. Approaches of the Department of Agriculture now goes towards value chain analysis. So we will go up the value chain, how to improve not so much about the productivity, but on the value of the product and product. And convergence is really critical. So in the value chain, hindi mo i-expect isang tao lang gumagawa ng production ng government. There should be convergence of people working together. Government is there, always being involved. Tsaka paano talaga kailangan dapat ituutusan kami ng private to do what is done. And it should be backed up with science. So yung value chain approach na, But then what we are doing together with Rural Plan, we have a project called Philippine Rural Development Project. Now, this is more of a science space, so we priority commodity per province, nililignan kung ano, climate, adaptable, sustainable pa siya. And then back up with the science, and this is the ideal produce to the, and then at the same time, private sector comes in kasi ito, this is the product that we need for our production. So it is a convergence, but I guess the private sector should really innovate and government should always be there as well.
Thank you so much. So we see there are various views, no? We talk about the three stakeholders. There are some in tandem believe that it should be all three of them at the same time, working in unison, as what the crowd said. And then there are some they like Dr. Lina, they also Mr. here. They mentioned about the importance of government and really stepping forward and making the initiative really making for all the others to follow. And then here we have, of course, Mr. Gasly, believes that it should be the private sector should take the lead in terms of innovating. Another yes, I think what we can learn from this gentleman here is the fact that obviously each one has an important role to play. Yes. If I could also share maybe my viewpoint from the standpoint of analytical research also. I think I can appreciate what Mr. Gasly was talking about. You know, like sometimes there are like maybe some certain researches that may not necessarily address directly certain things in society, as far as maybe like what really does the research that you are doing tackle in terms of solving or keeping our societal problem. So, at the Department of Agriculture, Management and Entrepreneurship, for example, sometimes some of our colleagues from the other units would try to ask us to conduct like market studies with respect to a certain product that they were able to come up with. And oftentimes we would see a not very encouraging response from the market. And so I guess what does this make us conclude? You know, so we professors, we believe that it seems that this particular researches probably are not market driven. So I think I see where you're coming from. You're saying that maybe the private sector should first tell us what do you need. Okay, what do you need? What do you want us to research on? What are those pressing problems that you believe academia can help you with? And then maybe we go to the government and say, well, you have to fund us to do this. And so I think that's like, well-oiled in our cycle. And so therefore, we will have a nice working relationship with all of these stakeholders. Because we are also going to consider the experience from abroad. We would usually see, for example, high industry, okay, really very much entrenched in universities. Like, there was this university that I visited last March and invited me to speak. And I saw for a fact how much Samsung, which is the top technology company there in the country, how much it was very much involved in that particular university. And I was talking to the dean of international business there, and I was telling him, how do you get Samsung, okay, more or less, to become so much involved in your activities? And what he said was, well, you see, they want us to train the next nanotechnologists, the next medical doctors, the next lawyers. And so they gave us a lot of funds in order for us to also pursue like certain kinds of technology that we can explore together so that the students do not only work out of the laboratories that are built by Samsung money, but also they get experience interacting with actual Samsung executives and top-notch people in the field. So I think maybe the country maybe might want to start maybe looking in that direction, And so, yes, maybe at this point, I would like to ask the rest of the panel, how do you think, okay, or what specific programs can you offer for now, for those who are already engaged in entrepreneurship, and for those who want to start, their own business? They can start doing business.
Okay, I'll try to talk in the past before I came being an entrepreneur is key. You should not be afraid to start small. I guess it's not to share that. And doing things to learn. It's business. To build a business is not an instant thing unless you not like business. But if you start your own business, there's still lots of trial and error. Ang kagandaan lang yan, kasi I learned in the hard way, but there are other people that they can do. You have to seek neighbors, you have to seek mentors. Academic is there, government is there, even the publishers, like this activity is going to go. It's very good big hope, it's really top publishers. Yung mga businessmen, having business entrepreneurs that went into business, like si Sir Henry was in paper and into rice. So it doesn't really connect, but the one that connects is that the business acumen. Natutunan niya, pwede niya i-implement sa ibang business. So sa akin naman, with regards to the part of agriculture, as I said, this is actually a PRDP. Our website is www.eba.PRDP.net. In that website, you will see priority commodities of provinces. So, ibig sabihin na, kasama ang local government, kasama ang DA, kasama ang academy, to come up with that priority, and then focus on government support dun sa commodity. It means infrastructure support and market rules tend to support that specific commodity. So why is that important? So kahit sino, a small business, it's a startup, you don't have direction. There's also a science that yung mga magandang produce dahil number one, maganda siya sa lugar na yun. Number two, may market. And linkages is the most important thing. Not so much on how to get financial support from government. Well, though finances is really important, pero maganda dyan, yung studies na yan. So you can do hindi ka mag-isip na, kaya pwede kong tayo. At the end of the day, di ba lang pwede yan sa lugar ninyo, sayang yung effort. So, you need to, as startups, research muna, and government, so research, marami na tayo mga yan. Minsan lang, hindi kami magaling to coordinate. Kaya kailangan kayo ang mawin.
Thank you, Mr. Jerry.
Actually, even sa amin, we are also collaborating. Changing the mindset, especially on professional partners, sa giving a difficult task sa amin. Now, ito ang micro-entrepreneurs natin. Sometimes, ang opportunities to just stay outside of the house. Kaya sa magsimay lang sa pero, kumbaga, kaya ba dapat changes? Even yung mga start ng business, nangyayari ng business. Mag-explore tayo ng mga bagay, and we should not be afraid of getting those yung business natin kasi sa tuwas to manage. At iba ako na, kaya namin, nag-iir para tutulungan not only mga financial assistance, but also the side. Kaya, at yung sinasabi sa mga gusto sa mga entrepreneurs, kaya you have to changes. Maraming nagagawa ng technology ngayon, ang business. Mobile banking mo, at saka yung web-based na mga matters na nila dyan. So, it's a real for us. Kaya, yun lang yun, kasi we're going to pay this na lang kasama.
Thank you, Sir Joey.
Thank you. Kung gusto niyo mga estudyante ko, para sa inyo na daw lang ito eh. Okay, sana may dito rin sa akin. Anyway, sa topic, ito wherever, meron na pinatawag na legacy activity on the base of the classroom. Target. Okay. Ang target nito, mga estudyante na tulad 30 or 40 or 180 students. How does it work? Okay, first, if you believe that your thesis or your actual project will work, okay, for your business venture, kailangan mo gawin ng study. Kailangan mo bigyan ng seed capital or seed fund so that yung estudyante will have the opportunity to put what they wrote in their thesis into practice. Okay? Kaya lang, mentorship pa rin. You can't do it on your own. Kasi kailangan, natin pa rin yung mga professor nyo. Naalala ko yung naroon sa parang na susunod. Ano ba yung parang na susunod? Umuwi na, hindi na sayang. Kung kailan daw siya maniniwala at hindi maniniwala sa mentor niya. Naroon ka, kung ano nga sabihin ng mentor pa wala. Okay? And then you pray for discernment. Sabi nga ng Papa Ryan natin ito, hindi natin ito. Okay? Pangatlo, then, doon mo pa lang makikita ang tama na rin sinasabi ng mentor. Dito sa ating mentor program, the mentor is there to help you with the technology. Let me remind you, dear students, that the only science and technology-based projects in this program. Number one, kailangan ma-upgrade natin yung school. Yung mag-upgrade sa atin nun. Kasi hindi na namin kung may facilities yung school nyo for your business venture. Baka naman, gusto nyo mag-develop ng mobile app para sa ganitong klase ng application, mag-computer system na dito. Kailangan mag-computer science sa ating dito. So, kailangan makita namin yun. Tapos, meron din competent ng mga mentors, mga faculty, na meron din mga tuloy. Para sa inyo ng mga thesis or capstone project. Pangalawa, that's the time kung na-accredit yung sinanahan. That's the time that you can already apply for project. Sasabihin na kayo yung project proposal. And that will go to the evaluation committee ng topic, pati yung pinaka-importante yung line item project. How will you get the line item project? This will be the objective of your business venture. Okay. Para nakapos sa mga entrepreneur, ayaw kasi pa rin yung entrepreneur, para kumita na natin. Okay po. For startups, pag sinabi natin startups, ito yung companies. So, meron program ng tabi yung venture financing program. Alam niyo po, i-create yung procedure namin, ang model namin is Real Technology Application Center. Okay? Ngayon po, makikita itong venture capitalist area. Tapos, angel investor rin sila. So, lahat po ng component ng napunta sa amin. Nananalimputan lang ito. Wala na nananalimputan. Budget. Kapag ako mag-venture ng mga operasyon, wala na budget. Okay? So, ako lang ang very limited ang ginagawa namin venture financing. How will we do it right now? Budget support, financial support, is really poured out with the national government company. Okay, kung startup ka, tapos may nakita ka ng technologies from the car, from mga other research and development institutes na BRC, or meron pang nakita ng equipment that will be able to improve the productivity, efficiency of the company, we can finance that. The beauty with our venture financing program, walang interest. Payable with 3 years, 36 monthly amortization. So this is a very good catalyst when we try to connect or collaborate with various financial institutions so that they know bigger amount that we are providing the entrepreneurs. Sasabihin nila. Kasi what we want to teach our entrepreneurs is kailangan kapag nabutang ka, kailangan bayaran mo. So, all sa amin, walang interest, pero hindi pa rin mga challenges. Why? We want to educate our entrepreneurs towards the formal financial sector. Kasi pag nabutan sa mga hindi na bayan, researcher is, diba? So, babayaran yun. Pero hindi sa amin. Hindi namin pinapahirapan ng entrepreneurs. Tinutulungan natin sila. Gawin, isa puso nila yung kanilang business. So, that's our program for entrepreneurs.
Thank you. Dr. Carlos?
Yeah, okay. We have not a new law, yung tinatawag na RA 10055. So this is Republic Act 10055. This is the technology transfer law. And because of that, government funding agencies now are held responsible for researches that are funded that develop technologies that are not commercialized. So, yung problem po natin dun sa mga tingnan folks na research siguro, na-address itong technology transfer law. What we try to do is to assist, if necessary, the Research Development Institute towards commercialization. Okay? If the technology generator can do it on his or her own with the help of their Research Development Institute, that's fine. Kasi option na ng technology generator. No? They have the first option to commercialize. If not, they can come back to us and we will assist them, either through copy vendor financing or through some other mechanisms within the council. For example, in our case, we have a lot of public domain technologies. So in public domain technologies, we send to the farmers. We get help from DA, we get help from DILG and CHED and NGOs who are being partnered with us, private partners, so that we can extend to the farmers. Our experience now is the farmers are able, over a long period of time, to produce more. But the problem nila is market. So what we have as a new facility now is our market matching program. Okay, so we have partnered with the Japanese Foundation. We have partnered with Max Group and also Mars for coffee account. We're trying to work better with the private sector so that the farmers can actually realize the gains through actual gains in income. So if you're a farmer group that needs that kind of assistance and you have already applied technology, we can help you on that matter. If you are a new startup as a researcher and not yet qualified for Jovi's venture capital, we can assist you with pre-commercialization services. Disability studies or investment packaging or technology valuation, all those things that are required so that you'll be investment ready at some point. Maybe also help you to get some traction kasi kailangan ng track or kailangan ng financial statements before you can actually approach the bank. So we have certain pre-commercialization services that we can probably extend to you. There's one more that I was thinking of this. I think I lost that one, but definitely we will be there to broker, okay, with all the agencies as the technology generating funding institution. It's part of our mandate now to assist in commercialization. So if there's anything that's, these new startups will require, I remember now, in incubation, we have funds, we have some resources to assist new startups to go to the incubator. So if that's the kind of assistance that you might need, so welcome to approaches that our officer gives.
Do you have anything to?
Perfect. So parang kasi mga out of coverage dito. Excited tayo. Tapos yung forum, kailangan yung bilang so kumain sa mga yung mga Carabao Center namin, yung namin sa TV, para napiling yung vaccine tayo mga before now. So anyways, so bigyan ko na yung perspective, super quick na perspective. 1 minute. So una-una, parang nakapag-collaborate kami sa akin, sa industry collaboration. Ang pinaka-interesado kami actually is not the research degree. It's not the technology that we have. Because it's going to take us 2-3 years to commercialize licensing programs. We're actually interested in the students and because I can hire them, they will be productive, and we have introduced in 6 months. So yun talaga yung gusto namin. Kasi hindi tayo naman kailangan sa inyo. So kung ako sa inyo, ako yung academy, doon ako mag-focus. So how do I reduce these students and put a twinkle in their eye? So that they can be productive members of the society, and then they will be gainfully employed. And then they will probably be entrepreneurs, and what you guys want to do, and they will pay their taxes. They pay their taxes, that's how you get paid. Especially if you're a state university or college. Kung tayo mag-isip na about loyalty, ang napaalala ng confidence natin yun, yung kasi yung pera din, pag nagbayad ka ng tax. Kasi kung minsan doon tayo, hindi kayo mag-share kasi takot kayo makapagkailangan. Kasi para sa mga hindi na rin makakailangan. Hindi mo kayo mag-ibigila sa mga kasi kung role dito, research, hindi para kumita. So yung bayad na, so yung bayad sa luti, hindi na nilayad na, kasi pinipayad namin sa income, yun ang bagay. So yun isang perspective, kasi para maging productive yung partnership natin. Isang mga issue sa research, last one, sabi ko 1 minute, 2 minutes ka na tayo. Last one, yung qualitative research. So alam niyo, may isang study na one-third of 82 articles, peer-reviewed, tier 1, science, nature, etc. Only 1/3 can be replicated. So 1/3. Other 2/3 you cannot replicate because it's either you don't have enough samples. Minsan may alam sa akin, yung pinag-aalaman, pinag-aalaman sa mga kung ano siya. Hindi ko alam, hindi ko alam na. Diba? Kailangan mo, medyo mas maraming samples sa clinical trials. So, baka minsan, masyadong lagi. So yung qualitative research, yun ang kailangan natin medyo trabahuin din para makuha namin yung integrate natin. Kasi sa sample pala, siguro mga 15 technologies yung ina-assess namin yung para improve siya. So trabaho namin yung ma-integrate yung mga siguro hindi nila nakita na hindi namin ito maka-apply. Pero actually, nakita namin ako pinagsasama namin ito galing sa UPLB, galing sa UPLB, galing sa San Carlos. Hindi makakawa tayo. So, kailangan naman sa yung quality research. Salamat David for inviting us as a chain organized. Salamat din sa
So, for you, thank you.
I'll share some of the lessons now. For example, business with private sector government, 3 things. Yung offer natin na tayo, mas maintaining and with us. Dahil mga simple nun. Diba?
pag involved ka ng basketball league, it's just basketball league. But if you bring the private sector, they know that the secret, if you want to good handicrafts, good products, for example, is in the design. Kung nakakagawa. For example, banana chips, ang dami nga eh. Kung nakasalipin ka eh, dami talaga sisupay yung pinipiling natin sa mga kapatid ng example. But the secret is in the taste, it's in the recipe of the banana chips. Diba? Kasi, ang difference is that, ang output indicator, would be number of payments niya, number of participants in the game. Pag disciplinary sector, output indicator is savings, magkakating, ako kita. This is a reminder of the sector of the data. Marami yung pag-usapan natin sa sector of the data, kailangan enterprise development, magkakating, that should be the bottom. It's not about number of participants, number of payments, number of email. It's about kita. Kita another thing. Hindi natin kung this already, unfortunately, yes, it's an already, but the problem is feeding agriculture, destroying agriculture, it's not really possible. I know that this is possible. All that is because of fortune. That's reality. Southern California, nagtago yung Agrarian Association. Kasi natalo yung isa, nagtago na sa Agrarian Association. Because yung Agrarian Association, mga nakaibig na yan. That's what I'm saying, transform a culture. We have to remove beyond mistakes. And there are many lessons there. I was just visiting some of these places and pwede tayo magpupuloon eh. Yung pag-isipan natin. There can be a very good partnership among government, the people's organizations, as well as the private sector. For example, another is Volvo, kawawa ang farmer. Pero true story. Alam mo yung sa akin kasi yung mga Chinese, Chinese. Darating yung mga producers ng Pinas, sabi mo sa Telepomanina, ng Pinas. Tatawa, pag tumawag sa nila, 20 pesos na kilo. Kasi, pupulahin eh. Ano mga pangin? Additional pupunta sa kanila, mga ng Pinas. Pag ganyan naman, hindi nakakasal sa jeep, ay nagbilang ng farmer. Pag tingnan niya, yung mga tawag sa akin dito. Kaya pa, pero pwede. Pag punta naman, offer, 15, 12. And every day he goes back to the first one, and he will buy 10 pesos. Kawawa yung farmers. Kawawa. That's a relationship thing. Ano ang one? For example, big businesses do not really trust the small farmers. Kasi tingin nila sa mga small farmers, magpupulang-pulang. Bigyan mo na base siya, dahil yung artist, nakawala natin sila. Nasa Negosyo yan. Small farmers naman, hindi ko na sa mga laki. It's 12 years. Diba? Nanonood ako, out of 1980 years. So, there needs to be a match. There has to be that issue case. Because for the farmers, something their food, something their food, you know. California manufacturing, Nestle, it becomes the way of face in Maharashtra. You important. They try to do that and give you that. It was difficult. And usually difficult pag sila magkausap. Pero buong bilang that. And thinking that you think of these things in particular time. It's a very vague. Diba? Kasi hindi na ikuha niya, hindi yun. Kaya sa iyo, sa dami natin, hindi mo kapatid nila, hindi mo susunod niya. Kasi hindi na kasi hindi sa to put our hearts and mind to it. Sa dami, kailangan ko I think this is what we also comment on me. Hopefully, yes, that's right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very long day, and we hope that with all the sharing that you've heard, we've all fora, especially this third panel discussion. We hope that you can bring home with you a lot of new things to model or not about, and also maybe later on shape certain collaborations. And we hope that we have a better Philippines as a result of all this. On that note, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining this panel. Let's give them a hand. I'll go on now to Vanessa. Next photo.
Sige, sama po kayo. Ito muna. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1.
Alright, we'd like to thank our sponsors once again, our annual partners, Sunset Construction and Development Corporation, RFF Corporation, PLDB SME Nation, Smart Communications, digital experts at Panelist Corporation, Little Depot, Brother Philippines People, Group Pro International Corporation, Double Dragon Partners Corporation, Concepcion Industrial Corporation, BPI Family and Negosyo, Kevin Moore, Miracle Business Partners, Business World, LBC Business Solutions, co-presented by the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, and the UP Center for Technology Transfers and Entrepreneurship. Our event partners, SL Agritech Corporation, RW Cicerone and RD, Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Agricultural Research, our event supporters, ADP Farm Corporation, USA Stride, special thanks to Horizon Spot Solutions and UPLD Apex and UPLD Business Network. Our media partners, CTV4, Philippine Star, DCRH, News Television, Imagine Having, Radio and Platform. Alright guys, this has been a very insightful day. Continue posting photos on social media using the hashtag Negosyo for me and agriculture.